Meteorologist Robert Spetta back inside of the home studio today following a little bit of a break, some vacation, but I do want to talk about what's happening out here in the tropics. Key thing for now, places like Taiwan, the Philippines, you're relatively drier out there today. The monsoon has let off a bit. The Westpac highs pushed a little bit further west, but in that break in the eastern half of the Westpac high, we are seeing plenty of convection. Look at this area out towards the Ogasawara Islands. Heavy showers around Haha and Chichijima, even down there towards the Mariana Islands as well. Former Invest 91W kicking up some scattered showers there across parts of Guam as well. But right now, it does look like due to the placement of the Westpac high here just off of the east coast of the Philippines, this is going to stay dry out there. But this area of low pressure is not going to want to run west as they typically do because the high pressure is placed there. So what we're going to see is that drift off towards the north instead and kind of grabbed by a trough moving there across central Japan. So as you take a look ahead here to Monday over towards Tuesday, increasing scattered showers even along coastal areas of the Kanto Plain, the Izu Islands as well. You're going to be looking at some scattered rainfall here through the first half of the upcoming week. Not to mention that area of low pressure coming in from the west that is going to hook this and pull it towards the north. Right now, GFS actually trying to spin this up into something formidable. ECMWF keeping it relatively weak, but we could see a tropical depression. Something I really want to keep an eye on. Just mainly GFS really trying to spin something up here. So for sure, going to continue to watch it. Take a look back towards the west, though. We do have another area of low pressure. Could be spinning up in its heels. That's why from the 27th to the 2nd of August, so that as we wrap up the month of July, still could see a potential formation there in the Philippine Sea. We want to keep a very close eye on that. So we have the first low, which could be spinning up south of Japan, and then the secondary low, this is into next week there in the Philippine Sea. Long-range GFS trying to pick up on this. You can actually see that here with our SpaghettiOs. So there's your first low that kicks off there, and then we get those secondary ones as we go ahead into the end of the month. This is 27th, 28th, 29th. See it right in there around the Okinawa Islands, or we could see it back down towards the south. Right now, just want to keep an eye on the Philippine Sea as we wrap up the month of July. One thing I do also want to know, July has been relatively calm too. In fact, if we do make it through the rest of the month, which it does look like that's going to be the case with no named storm systems, that would be the first time in 69 years we'd have no named storm systems out here in the Western Pacific, including the Philippine area of responsibility. In the month of July. Pretty incredible stuff here. Absolutely found that remarkable. All right, let's take a look at that satellite picture one more time here across the Philippines. And here's a look at those. A little bit of afternoon showers have been kicking up in a few spots. Nothing too crazily intense. That's why here on your Saturday, you look at Cagayan de Oro, 29 degrees. Do really want to visit there. It looks absolutely beautiful. Metro Cebu, afternoon thunderstorms as well. Nothing terribly widespread. Back towards the north, we take a look at Manila, afternoon showers in about 30 for the high. Well, things are a little bit drier there along the northwest coast and even to the Cagayan Valley as well. Iligan, 33. You're a little bit warm out there, and even northern Cagayan Valley, 35. Yeah, that heat index starting to return thanks to that Westpac high. Keep things relatively clear for a few of you out here. Take a look at Manila. Afternoon thunderstorms each day, a high of 30. Can't say the forecast for that area is pretty hard. High of 29 up to about 30 degrees into Metro Cebu as well. It's that time of year. Pretty much the forecast writes itself, right, friends? We just always keep an eye on the tropics, which is why I do what we do here and why I want to say a huge thanks to everybody who helps out on Patreon. I say it at the end of every update. I should say it more at the beginning, but you know what? If you're watching and you're a Patreon member, thank you very much. I can't stress enough. The other thing is if you're not a Patreon member, just check it out. Link down below. Not going to ever put stuff behind a paywall, but if you do want to support the channel, I do truly appreciate it. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are. And of course, as always, stay safe out there.